and welcome to Bonkers Bungalow. We're going to give you a little documentary about what it's like to be mental. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, Olivia, my question for you is, what is the funniest thing that's happened to you during a mental health episode?
Well, I believed I was in Harry Potter and they came to the window and they were in a flying car and I tried to get in it, but then I realised the ground was quite far below.
Where was the ground at the time?
Where was the ground? On the floor.
Did you have a magic wand?
I did. Dobby was in the distance.
Oh, Dobby, we love Dobby. He's dead now though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he did get a sock.
That's the best thing about it. So do you feel that you learnt anything from this special episode?
That if you see flying cars at your window, do not try to get in them.
Hi Lauren. We've been talking to some of your friends and people that like you have similar difficulties with mental health issues, and we just wondered if we could ask you a few questions about your own experiences of mental health. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I hear you've had a baby recently.
Yeah.
And I'd like to ask you, because there's been a little bit of debate with the medical staff as to whether this is a real baby or not. Could you tell us about that?
Of course it's a real baby. That's so sick. I gave birth about 4 weeks ago. It's a beautiful little Benji. He's so cute. I just love him so much. He was an immaculate conception, but I just believe that it was meant to be. That I've now been blessed with such a beautiful baby. I just love him so much, and if anyone comes near him, I'll just bite them.
So it was there was no father to this baby?
No.
And could I ask you, because, well, I was talking to your midwife earlier and they said that the baby did not actually come out of your vagina. Is this true?
Yes, it came out of my belly button.
Out of your belly button?
Yeah.
I've not heard of this before.
Yeah, when he's ready, he just taps and just press and that it came.
Is it like a door in your stomach?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'd like to say congratulations, and I wish you
I might have to go now because he needs a feed.
That's okay.
I don't particularly want to get my boobs out on camera, so...
We wish you the best with Benjamin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Erica. We know that you, alongside the other three, have had some problems with mental illness. We'd like to just hear a little bit about your own problems, to learn a little bit more about what it's like to live with mental difficulties.
Okay, so a few years ago now, I believed that I was Kermit's brother, but not only that, I was his lover. And although we had such fun, I didn't know how to break it to him. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's quite an emotional thing. I can understand that it would be hard to talk about this.
We were together for 2 years and I found out, like, 3 months into our relationship, about the truth. And yeah, I couldn't break it to him. I mean, I loved him.
It's okay. It must have been ever so difficult. I can't imagine how you would cope with such a difficult experience. I mean, have you actually spoken to Kermit about this?
I haven't. No, I wrote him a letter whilst I was inside.
Inside the mental hospital.
Yes. But I haven't heard back. So I don't know if he's read it or how he feels. But
so the Kermit toy that you have on your knee, do you sort of carry that around for comfort too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's keeping the love of my life close, but not only that, my family.
That's must be ever so difficult. Thank you for sharing with us, these difficult times, and we do appreciate that. It will help people understand us a very lot better. Thank you.
It's okay.
thank you for talking to us earlier. I believe you finished feeding Benjamin now, is that right?
He's getting so fat.
Oh, would it be okay if we could meet him?
Sure. Benjamin, you've got to not be shy now, okay?
Oh, well, he's ever so jaundiced, isn't he?
Yeah, when he was a little bit early, he came out about 3 months early. That's why he's so small.
Wow. It's quite small. Did you come out in clothes?
Yes.
Wow.
You see, when I had him, when I knew he was coming, I knew that he'll be a blue and red man, so I imagined his clothes and out he came.
Wow.
And I didn't even have to buy any clothes for him because they just appear when I want them to. When I want to change his outfit, it just changes.
Wow, that must be quite useful with expenses.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
And I don't even need to like pay for his food or anything, so
Wow.
it's really good.
Excellent. Well, thank you ever so much for your time.
That's okay.
Thank you.
I had an experience when I was in my bed and I thought I was a flying panda. I did try to fly, but I was a bit confused why I wasn't able to go up into the air. I was speaking to a friend of mine on Facebook at the time, and she gave me the idea that since it was about 11:30 at night, it was probably best to wait until the morning to attempt to fly. As in my idea, I thought, well, if I go onto my roof, then maybe jumping off the roof, then I would be able to fly, which could have potentially been slightly traumatic, break a leg breaking experience. Flying panda, 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 flying.
Jump out the window, baby! Jump out the window, baby! Jump out the window, baby, 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 jump out the window, jump out the window, jump out the window, jump out the baby, 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 baby,
Mental.
We've just heard 4 stories about people's experiences. As it happens, 2 of those stories are actually 100% real and valid and actually happened. 2 of them are completely fake and made up just because it was funny. However, which 2 are real and which 2 are fake? It's quite hard to tell because mental people are a bit mental, but they are real people and you've got to love them.